stop running from your shadow. When misalignment and shadows arise, that's not a detour, that's the threads themselves asking to be rewoven. There are two dominant timeline streams happening in the collective right now: integration and severance. Severance is the timeline stream of distortion and separation from source. Integration is the highest aligned timeline. You can use your shadow self and your distortion to get closer to the integration timeline, and I'm going to tell you how. First, listen to the misalignment. Try to figure out what it's telling you in that moment and why you're feeling the discomfort or the pain or the ache that you're feeling. What is the pattern that it's all revolving around? Awareness is the first step to weaving. So once you have been able to name and acknowledge the pain and where it's coming from, that's the first step. The shadow holds the blueprint of your separation. It records every time you split from your wholeness, every time you doubt yourself, every time you go against what your soul wants. It has a record of all of that. And so every time you experience misalignment, that's basically your shadow saying, hey, you're about to step into a repeated pattern. Do you want to try to do differently this time? When you start to notice that your shadow is not your enemy, but your partner and kind of like a curriculum, you stop avoiding it so much and you're able to learn from it and transmute it and weave it better. Each misalignment moment becomes like a practice round for integration, and you become more skilled at it, and your shadow teaches you how to act out of consciousness rather than reaction. When you live on the timeline of integration, even your distortion becomes devotion.